Hi there and welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about the weather and how to describe it. So let's dive in. First of all, if you want to ask about the weather, we don't say how is the weather, but what's the weather like? For example, what's the weather like where you are? What's the weather like in Barcelona in January? If you want to find out what the weather's going to be like, then you can either watch the weather forecast on the TV or listen to it on the radio, or like most people do these days, check out the weather app on your mobile phone. Of course, there are many types of weather, and in some cases, like in England, you might even experience 4 seasons in the same day. Anyway, the most basic weather conditions are sunny, cloudy, rainy, windy, foggy, cold, warm and hot. So let's take a look at the different types. If we're talking about pleasant weather, of course we can say that it's sunny, nice or pleasant. But if we want to say it's hot, we can say it's boiling. Or some more informal or colloquial options, it's a balmy day, or it's roasting, or it's scorching. If it's quite warm for the time of year, let's say 18 or 20 degrees in January in London, then we can say it's mild, or it's very mild for this time of year. If the weather is very humid at any time of year, but especially in summer, we often use the adjectives muggy, close, or sticky. So, what about cold weather? Well, some examples are, it's freezing, very cold, it's biting cold, the same, it's chilly or a bit chilly, or it's nippy, which is quite a colloquial option and very popular in British English. So there are lots of ways to talk about and describe rain. Here are just some of them. You can say it's drizzling, drizzle is very light rain, it's spitting, just a few drops, it's pouring down, which is a lot of rain, so very heavy rain, or a more colloquial option, it's bucketing down. Generally speaking, rain is either light or heavy, and of course it's uncountable. If we want to talk about a particular instance or period of rain, we use the word shower. So for example, there will be light showers in the east tomorrow. Another word is a downpour, and this implies very heavy rain. If the weather is cloudy, we can also say that it's overcast. Or if it's sunny and then suddenly becomes cloudy, we can say it has clouded over, or it has become overcast. There are also several ways to describe wind in English. Of course, we can say windy or stormy, but then we can also say it's very gusty, or there are gusts of wind, or there are gale force winds expected. So these gale force winds are strong, but not as much as a hurricane. Or we can say that there's a howling wind, or it's blustery, which is quite strong wind, or it's breezy. So this is a lot of light wind. Finally, if we want to talk about a short period of weather during a day, we tend to use the word spell. For example, tomorrow it will be sunny with some cloudy spells. That's all for now. Thanks for watching. I hope you found this video useful, and please don't forget to subscribe. See you next time. Bye.